Yesterday's gospel reading, if you remember, contained the statement that Jesus cured every sickness and disease. In our gospel reading today, he takes us a step further. The gospel shows Jesus giving authority to his 12 newly chosen apostles to cure. Jesus empowers them, in the words of the text, sickness and disease of every kind. And so it is clear that Jesus wants to continue curing every sickness and disease through this apostolic body acting as an extension of himself. A French poet once wrote, who had a thoroughly Christian view of things, since the incarnation, he wrote, Jesus has only one desire: to recommence or to continue the human life he lived. That's why he wants additional human natures, people who will let him start all over again. So his decision to operate as the invisible head of a large body with many members affects our view of suffering. It means that Jesus often relies on us to help one another cope, to help one another mend. So the phrase, the body of Christ, ang mga katagang, ang katawan ni Kristo, ay nagpapahayag kung ano ang kailangan nating gawin to represent in flesh what Christ is like, especially to those in need. The Apostle Paul must have had something of the process in mind when he wrote these words in his second letter to the Corinthians. God comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble so that we can comfort those who are in need, those who are sorrowing. For just as the sufferings of Christ flow over into our lives, so also through Christ our comfort overflows. So, and all through his ministry, Paul put that principle into practice, taking up collections for famine victims, dispatching assistance to go to troubled areas, acknowledging believers' gifts as gifts from God Himself. Kung napapansin po natin, ginagawa ng simbahan hanggang ngayon. But the truth, the reality is, each of us has the ability to heal. Most likely, we will not be able to heal a physical illness. However, we can help heal someone's spirit or belief in themselves. We have the power to gift another person with our care, to gift another person with our love and attention. All of these gifts are healing gifts, and we also need to receive the gifts from others. So we are invited and we are reminded again of our capacity, our capability to be mindful and give freely of the gifts that we have to share, the gifts that God has blessed us with. It simply may be spending a few moments with someone who needs a bit of attention, who needs a bit of care, or perhaps it is taking the time to help a friend on his or her project or in cleaning, or perhaps it is having a relaxing merienda with a friend. So we are invited to be mindful of the gifts that others share with us too. Sisters and brothers, the church is Christ continued. We, you and I, are the healing hands of Christ. He counts on us to mend broken bodies, broken hearts, and broken lives.